Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships play-in round 3 phase. Play-in phase, round 3 match. It's already a disaster. This is the danger zone, the last chance saloon, whatever you want to call it. We've got MetalMalta with All World Alliance taking on Crystal Hunter with Skaven. Presumably Crystal Hunter's won the toss and chosen to kick because, you know, kicking is good for rats. Got a very strange setup where he just exposes the both blitzers. I'm not a super fan of it, but I guess he's more reactive against blitzers. Against blitzers if he gets a blitz. I can tell you Crystal Hunter's from the Netherlands and qualified through the official ladder season 9. MetalMalta, surprisingly, is from Malta and qualified through the Malta Blood Bowl Federation. And he's got a random stabber, the lino, and the touchback he's given to the thrower. Didn't really have wide anti-blitz defense, so he could have lost instantly on turn 1 to Skaven here. He's got a mighty blow tackle stacked, as you'd expect. A bunch of guard, another mighty blow. The extra mighty blow is probably better versus Skaven, isn't it? And so is the pro, actually, right? Just more chance to hurt things. I'd have guard on the big guy and guard on the Slayer, but then extra kill power good versus rats. 13 players, 3 rerolls and an apple. Chunter's only got 2 rerolls and an apple, but he does have the leader for a third. He's got a rookie gutter. He has dropped sidestep. He's got wrestle, block, strip ball, no sidestepper. He's got mighty blow guard and a juggernaut rat ogre. Interesting. I took a sneak peek at ODL's Olivier Dulac, the top ranked player in NAF style for a long time. With Skaven, he actually dropped the wrestle gutter runner, and he's kept this. But apart from that, his team's the same as Chunter's. I'll call Crystal Hunter Chunter because I can't not, honestly. I feel like you should have done the. So you know this is fine, right? He's punching things. I feel like you do this block first, right? So that if you, because if he'd failed this, like if he'd dub sculled, there would have been a block to open the cage, right? Whereas if he'd done this first and double sculled, he'd still have a tree there. And then if he'd done this knockdown and then the tree double sculled, he'd still have a wide cage. So, I mean, very, very, very slight and nitpicky ordering mistake, but still there, isn't it? This knocks him onto the tree, which is very nice. So good first turn, but no damage whatsoever, which you'll be very, very sad about. Ah, thanks very much, Keith, I did. Hello, Christopher B. I am the reigning Mold Cup champion. Very good, there you go, there's more Cup thing. I've got to speak to Vituk and find out about tickets, World Championship tickets for that. It's a pro tree, not what I'd have done. But he doesn't need the guard in this matchup, does he? So it's probably better for this. But I still think you should have an ogre. Block ogre for me, you know. Run around and smash things. That is what, because All World Alliance aren't a good team, right? They've got a good package for this, but the base, their buttery biscuit base is not very powerful. So therefore, if I was taking All World Alliance for whatever reason, I would take an ogre, slam block on it, and then just start smashing with it as much as I could. Tree's great for Wood Elves, doesn't really do the same thing for All World Alliance, does it? So Chunter going for the old leave his players lying down is quite good versus slow moving teams. I quite like doing that. Oh, he's put the guard in. Does that mean he's going to try and get lucky on the hard target? What he can do here is trying to engineer his stabber into good spots, right, where he can stab a player if it doesn't dodge away, or stab a player if it, well, he's not blitzing the hard target. he's just basing his guard. Yeah, so like there, right? Like the stabber, if he just stands up, he can get instantly stabbed, can't he? So you want to use your stabber somehow. Well, to be fair to the lad, he's done safe moves first here, hasn't he? I mean, apart from not standing up that lineman and making a cage, and basing the mighty blow. So that's why he's going to move this guy to try and protect him, right? That's why he didn't stand that up to the corner, so he can come here and try and protect his guard there. But that he put in danger for no reason. So really all that's going to achieve is this guy get blitzed and then this guy gets blocked. But he'll keep these guys down for another turn. Is he going to rush? Twice? No. I thought... So what I would have done is, if you're going to move the tree, move it 2 to there and blitz the guarder, right? And like, yes, you're hitting a harder target, but then you can stick the guarder onto the tree. You can push in, create some threat on the gutter, and you know, basically do what you've done here, but the other side. With instead of a guy getting hit by a guard, instead of your guarder getting hit by mighty blow, you've got your tree on your opponent's guarder. Yeah, moving it over was not a, like, it's got pro, but it's not a good activation really, is it? You want the tree sticking good players. Oh wow, so he goes for the Roger, might have not activated. Now it's gonna, oh no, he can push it out. Yeah, he pushes it out. But he does get stuck. He can get his Roger blitzed on 2 dice here, shouldn't he? Is that what I'd have done? Question mark? No! Exclamation mark. Now he gets both players based on the tree as well, because that follow. Well, because of the assist, the way he put the assist in. So, I mean, now this tree move's looking brilliant, isn't it? And now he's really protecting, going full bore to protect the Roger. Dead, dead, dead. And now, I don't know if you can spot a tiny sliver of space here. Will MetalMalta pick up on it? I mean, I don't know. Does that look like there's any space to be able to be taken? I don't know. He's found it. Yeah, he has he did protect the Roger. He did protect the Roger, but at what cost, isn't it? Is the problem. And the tree can go up and get on both of those, which is pretty sick, honestly. You can still keep these 2 under control. I would have definitely blitzed with him. He could have come to there and he could have blitzed. Why haven't you blitzed with Mighty Blow? Is he going to stab? Is he going to stab? This guy should have gone up there, in my opinion. And then Tackle Mighty could have blitzed him. He probably is going to stab, isn't he? But it doesn't seem great. But I guess it's happening. Is he going to stab the gutter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He blocked his path. Fails the pro. Roots himself. And if he hadn't moved the first turn, or if he'd moved here, imagine if he moved, look how much better he is if he'd moved here last turn. But he just moved him over and out of the play. And he's blocked his path to stab the gutter. But that is what he's going for. He's got to rush to do it. He literally blocked his path. Okay, well... he doesn't stab the gutter to death. and then sidelines himself. I might have gone for the harder dodge there, even though, like, you know, it seems stupid going for a 5+ dodge rather than a 4+ dodge. The fact that if it fails, you're in a better spot. Like, it's not right or wrong. I don't think. Like, even though it seems obviously stupidly wrong to do a 5+ instead of a 4+, the fact that if you fail, you're in a much better spot. And if you fail there is interesting, isn't it? Open mind. Yeah. So the good thing is he's trapped this, and he took the acres of space, didn't he? He took this acres of space, but it was pretty funny that he blocked his path from his desired blitz. Roger recentralizes, which is good. And nails the stabber. Also good. Oh, this guy here. So yeah, so these two are well and truly trapped. So now this, see, my 5+ dodge looked idiotic because he gets to rescue this guy anyway. Goes for the foul on the stabber. Chunter's not having any of that stabber. Quite a nice formation from Chunter, isn't it? He's got, like, you know, this kind of line there in front of him. So he's, if he pushes down here, he'll get squeezed too hard. If he goes back here, he's got something in the way. So nice defensive shape. Rats. Glorious Quincy. This is interesting, isn't it? He hasn't got like an obvious super good move to do. So it's just like an incremental advantage turn. What he could have done was put a player here and then gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he could have punched him, and then he could have chained the other lino in for an extra block. That could have been interesting, couldn't it? But he's moving. He was not interested in extra blocks. He wants to move his cage forward. I think I would probably just move the cage over here, use the tree to do something. They kind of count double versus Chunter AV Plo. You know, when you're fighting AV 11+ rats, you need every block you can get. You know, if you get 60 blocks versus Chunter, you might get a Kaz. Lucky he did his Seabros dodge. Ooh, cheeky little corner cut. Use him there. Do you have a 3+ out now with him? The Slayer could have been there, right? So it would have been a 4+. So Chunter's got a 3+ option if he wants to go for it. He can also charge in and base the ball with a Roger. Or he can just nibble at the edges. With a rat thing. This is a blockless one, isn't it? Yeah. Might just go for that to rescue his lino. So he gets the Roger in on the Mighty Blow player. Yes, the blockless blockers are pretty funny, yeah. So he wants to try and defend the Roger now, but it's going to be difficult because he sandwiched him right in an almost impossible to defend position. But what we've got is MetalMalta has obviously got the tree abandoned. This guy isolated, these two isolated. So what Chunter has is a 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 7 versus 7 situation he can kind of create, can't he? So he's not going to protect the Roger. He's trying to harass the cage and hope that he's got just enough to get something next turn without his team dying. Remarkably sensible turn from Chunter. Normally he's all out aggression from the word go, but this time he's had a bit of patience, hasn't he? Ho ho ho, look at that. Chunts with a 4+ dodge. So yeah, big harassment, isn't it? So he's managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players onto 7, right? So he's got 1 man advantage here. And then the tree, well, now comes back to relevancy. This 1-on-1, these 2-on-1. So it was a good turn. Good turn. Slamming in with Skaven on turn 4 is really, you know, that's really the most patient Chunter's ever been in his life. See, and so now he's putting in these guards to get hits and stuff, but how is he protecting the ball? See, this is the 2-step approach from Chunter, wasn't it? He puts everything in there. You've got to deal with it correctly. If you don't deal with it correctly, he's going to come and take your balls off you. And so far, it looks like there's going to be some ball play for Chunter. And if I know anything about Chunter, he loves some ball play. It's the push off. Manages to beat off the Roger. Every little helps. So he was forced into this rush to try and protect it, and now he can do a dodge off to make it, I don't really want to say safe, but the problem that you've got here against Skaven is gut runners can get anywhere, can't they? That's a huge knockdown and an even huger removal. I mean, imagine if he just got the knockdown and no removal. It's just a 3+ to hit the ball. And he's just got a gutter, so he could have just gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, rush, rush. You can go anywhere with gutters, by the way. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, rush, rush. So he could have easily got 2 dice on the ball. Like, as insane as his gutters being all the way over here, all 3 of them are miles away. They can still reach him for a 2D. And now with this push off, he can still dodge and get a 2D. So, and that's just an easy way without thinking about it all, right? So there might be a good way of doing it. So Chunter might go for a 2D on the ball here. He's got a few options actually of what he can do. Yeah, it's still a 3+. Yeah, yeah. Does this lineman have sidestep? No. Don't know why I didn't push him there then. Banter. Just a bit of banter for you there. Probably MetalMalta should have probably pushed the liner onto here, shouldn't he? So he wouldn't just be able to dodge through to hit the ball. Because I think Chunter will go for the dodge through to hit the ball, honestly. Dibby! Chomp, 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 chomp. This is through tackle, which sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rush, and it's a 3+. Whereas this one, you could move him there and then try and hit him, and then chain him 1, and then he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rush. That's the best way of doing it. Exactly, Pedro. But that's Skaven, isn't it, right? They thrive on the variance. So a 3+ to sack the ball is great for them. Oh, so I guess he's Roger blitzing then. Oh my god. It's his strip ball gutter. Okay. I'm really sad that he didn't kill his strip ball gutter there. That would have been amazing, wouldn't it? That would have actually been amazing if he'd killed his strip ball gutter. To move his Roger would have been the best thing ever. Maybe he's not going... I mean, he must be going for the ball. Yeah, of course he is. I did call it instantly. And it was a misplay by MetalMalta, isn't it? You can't say it wasn't. The push was right here. The fact that he got the knockdown and the removal meant that he could ping-pong the other one back there. So, definitely a misplay from him. I don't know why I did this block first. But then, obviously, eating him was... This is great. This is a great power because it gets him the other hit as well, doesn't it? And that was a great stun as well. So, MetalMalta, another knockdown, in a lot of trouble. A bit of a pickle. I don't know why I didn't just put the Roger there. I don't know why he's here instead of there. Because he can 3+ out, well 4+ out there. I feel like there would have been better, wouldn't it? I don't know why. I don't know. He probably thought of it and thought of a reason. Like, I'm not saying he's stupid for that. I'm just saying I don't understand. So they've got 2 stuns there for Chunter and a knockdown. And now MetalMalta's in all kinds of trouble, isn't he? He's got these 4 disconnected from these 4. This one's abandoned still. And now he's outnumbered 4 to 5 over here. So big problem. Or goal stacker. But, you know, hopefully I've said why Chunter's harassment was good. That got MetalMalta in this spot, right? And rather than just being negative and saying this tree should have blocked that guy and the tree should have gone forward instead of going across and stuff. You know, the good things from Chunter has put MetalMalta in a bad spot, hasn't it? Yeah, I really don't understand though why this guy's here instead of there. Oh, in case he gets uphilled. Was not expecting that. Eats it and skulls. Boy howdy. Now we've got a chain player here to scatter the ball and do things or whatever. Lots of options at Chunter's disposal now. Oh, I know what he'll do. I know exactly who he's blitzing. We'll see though. Yes, yes. It doesn't stop him dodging backwards though. It doesn't, Quincy. See? If he's here, he can't dodge, but he could dodge backwards there, right? He's got a 4+ dodge there. If he's here, he doesn't have a 4+ dodge. Here just seems better, so I don't know what Chunter was thinking about. To me, this is just better, so... But this way, but this would still be a 5. So he had he had a 4 there, so it just doesn't do anything. So he must have had a plan, or he must have seen a potential plan, or it was just rubbish. But I don't know it was rubbish. I just don't understand it. Rats. Eliod. Eliod. Flippin' rats. Here comes the blitz. This is not what I'd have done actually. But I mean it ends up doing the thing that you want, isn't it? Which is getting the pow and getting the assist. He's got enough movement to be the assist, hasn't he? Yeah. So you assist that one, so you get that hit, and then you don't fall and you get that hit as well. And then it's a 3+ pickup. Nope, gotta re-roll this. Can you pick it up with him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Handoff, right? He might do that, and then he's just away in 1. Oh. What? Why did you do that? Oh, because that chains him out. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, Chunter. I was an idiot. Yes, of course you do that. That's the obvious play to do. Well done, Chunter. And that bases him as well. So he doesn't get as far away as he could have got, but he does get a 2+ pickup. Which is great, isn't he? But if he'd done it my way, he'd have been like an extra 3 squares away or whatever. But, the tree might catch him. The Slayer can catch him. Right? The Slayer can catch him here. So Chunter probably should have done the rushes, honestly. It's not safe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rush. Like, he still probably wins, obviously. But it's not safe. And it's clearly not safe. And he should have done the rushes. Or he should have done, you know, but the handoff play, that was good. It's good that he cleared the, it was good that he cleared the tackle zone. That was really nice. But I do think, yeah, it's weird not to rush, right? Really weird not to rush. He definitely should have rushed. Just count squares and rush. Okay, he's done a dodge instead of blocking him off. Not what I'd have done. Fails his loner. Nice teammate. Where'd you get it? That was a 2+ for this guy to move him, and instead he just dodged. He 4+ dodge instead of 2+ blocked. But yes, that's Orwell Alliance being a rubbish team, isn't it? Right? Because he's got loner on this guy. So that's why he didn't block. So he'd have this here, which to be fair is pretty good. He has caged the rat. But I just think, for me, like, you know, I want to just get there and do something rather than have a better kind of thing. But yeah, the trees actually come back to relevancy again because Chunter didn't rush, right? If Chunter had rushed, the tree wouldn't have been relevant as well. But you can blitz this guy. Probably. And now he's just going to have to roll more dice because he didn't roll the 2+ last turn, isn't he? So yeah, pretty weird from Chunter. Maybe you can just, you can just get enough down this way to blitz
Glorious.
this guy, actually.
No, I won't give in.
Probably blitz
Until I'm
himself free off the side.
victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Odont, what a legend. 94 glorious months. That's a long time, isn't it? It's nearly 8 years, isn't it? 80, 96. Yeah, nearly 8 years. Flip me. Thank you very much, Odont. What an absolute legend. Thanks for staying fantastic. I don't have many beaver. It's too many. 23 and a half beaver pregnancies. Oh. I get 100 months, flip me. Oh, so he's doing that to try and... Oh my god, and he rerolls it to base the Roger? To free the Roger? I think this was a completely wrong decision from Chunter here. For me, I think it's way better to... he could have just got 2 players here. And he could have put 1 player there and he could have just blitz free. Now he's got a 2+ off tackle as well. I guess this way he gets the Roger on the catcher, doesn't he? So he does get the Roger on the catcher, which is good. But he does have to do this 2+ dodge now. Gets away with it. And now the tackler can only base, right? And to base, it's got to dodge through this tail. So pretty nice from Chunter. We brain too big. Yeah, I didn't like this. I didn't like this chain. I do think a player there, 2 players here, blitz through the Slayer was the best play. But you know, he got to do a nice chain, didn't he? Gets to show everybody his big brain because he did a chain. Really, game? Yeah. This is the only game of the evening. Hello, BDN. Yep. I like this cage. Wait. It was a nice cage with the ball, but the fact that he could have just 2'd his way out away from the tackle was a bit.
Imagine being so fucking obsessed with rats that you're about to go on a holiday.
The catcher should have.
Like you can't even fucking qualify.
Catcher should have come up, shouldn't he?
You just decided to play more fucking rats.
But then,
what the fuck?
Then he could have blitzed the catcher and then gone up there.
Fucking rats, Jesus Christ!
It wasn't going to be easy, whatever he did, I guess. Hard to stop rats going places, isn't it? The wolf is amazing, isn't it? Oh,
if you want to be part of Team Positive, then you've got to fucking suck it up. Stop bitching like a little baby and try and fucking play better, eh?
Eh? Yeah. The wolf was a great one, wasn't it? The rant as well after, because it was the angry removal of the glasses, wasn't it? And it was like a rant about prayers to Nuffle. I don't want moles. That doesn't help me. That might be bad for me.
Find out more about these boobies.
That was a great Elliot rant. Well, this is pretty messed up. He would have been better off blocking, right? He would have been better off... Oh, it's a 3D uphill, so he wouldn't have... Errata. So he tries to dodge. Chunter gets the perfect 8-turn stall on his own defense. So this is looking very bad for MetalMalta. 3, 6, 7, 8... 10 players. So plenty enough players for Chunter on offense. And because he's 1-0 up, he can score any time, right? So he doesn't have to get into trouble trying to stall till turn 8 or anything. He can just punch it in whenever he gets a chance. So, yeah, I mean, apologies to Elyod. But this literally couldn't be more over. No, anything can happen, right? Chunter generally doesn't set up against a blitz. So a blitz is going to be really bad for him. Probably just another half an hour. Don't worry, Lost in Despair. It's completely over, but you know, we're only going to waste half an hour of our life, not an hour. And look, something might happen. You never know. Something might happen. Max. Chunter Daka. I don't think it's going to be a Daka. I think it's going to be a wander around the middle and score if he gets the chance kind of offense. Waka waka, hey, hey. Yes, Zeros. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is just Chunter's tribute to Shakira. It is a bit of a whacker. Yeah. Funnily enough, from the World Cup, wasn't it? This is not the World Cup though, it's the World Championship. Very different thing. A completely different thing. I don't know why you'd say it was a old Shakira song though, Seabros. Didn't that just come out like about 4 or 5 years ago? I think I am, Seabros. It's like I've been in stasis for like 20 years, except I haven't. I've not been. I've got older in my stasis. I've got older and poorer. Not great, is it? Not 20. I was still quite relatively normal when I was about like 30. So a 15 year stasis where unfortunately for me it wasn't stasis. Yeah. Is this a double rush to hand off? It is. So he might go for the handoff score next turn. Like pass to this and then hand off. He's got the option available, hasn't he? No, he doesn't. He's getting instantly powered and mighty blowed. Errata. I thought he was going to come round and blitz the guard or like blitz this guy and then cover the side, or come round and hit this one with tackle. Yeah, it's pretty good half for Chunter, pretty bad half for MetalMalta. But like, you know, it's because he was like, it's because Chunter put the pressure. I mean, he made a few unforced errors, and then also there was pressure put on him by Chunter. Made the pro and then failed to take root again. Amazing, yeah. So, you know, this game really showing why trees aren't good for a World Alliance and why Pro isn't good as well. Brilliant. Not a terrible defense from MetalMalta, but the big problem he's got is Chunter can score at any point, right? So like it's a really difficult defense, because at any point, you know, he's got to get, he's 1-0 behind, so he has to pressure Chunter. He has to get pressure on the ball somehow, but then also he has to cover all the downfield threats, which are bloody movement 9. It's essentially movement 11 because they can rush. So like it's insanely hard to cover the breakaway threats, and he's got to do that while still pressuring the ball, because he can't even just defend, right? Like he has to go forward and get the turnover. So yeah, almost impossible task for MetalMalta this half. Honestly, I wouldn't have hated going for the Dwarf Surf. It wouldn't have been terrible. The problem is it really powers you in that side, doesn't it? But then he's got players that are quite far away, so I would have thought about going for it. I mean, I don't play enough rats, but as an instinct, I would have gone for the surf. Yeah, Roger could have blitzed it, couldn't it? Pushed it twice. You could have blocked that guy, and then you could have surfed it. That seems like something worth doing for me. I too would have gone for it, but I'm no rat coach. I mean, Hydra, the Slayer was on this side and the Tackler was on this side, so Chunter went the side that he wouldn't get surfed. So he's just using the Roger over there. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, you still can't surf with the Slayer, he's moving 5. So you can't realistically ever surf with the Slayer. Yeah, I feel like going for the surf is loads better. You get to punch this guy. Like, you know, you put an extra player, punch that guy, and surf this dwarf maybe. And if you don't, then you get to punch this guy. So yeah, I quite like going for the surf. He could have swapped now, right? This guy could have come back and put tackle on him, and he could have come back to the centre. But he probably still wants to keep this tackler free, so. I like this spot for the lino, making the screen with a tree. Nothing. And he's under pressure to not use rerolls because he can only win in overtime. So really tricky for MetalMalta. Don't know if the sideline guy is going to survive the turn. But will he survive the river? Hilarious poker joke there for you. Shunter smashes the tackler. Follows. Question mark. Full pow. You're such a dice lord, Shunter. Yes, I feel like going for serfs is good, isn't it? Generally, I don't really know what Shunter's plan is here. Is he going to just potato through with a rookie gutter? It sure looks like that's what he's planning to do. We're going for the old gutter tato. Because there's no way through here, is there? Right? There's no walk through. It's a dodge through, so you can't do it with a thrower, and also you can't get very far if you do. He's just going to cage there. I mean, he's not 4 players over. Sorry, errata. Not 3, one was stunned. But he's made the tree relevant, hasn't he? He's made the tree relevant, which isn't ideal. Hand off to the tree. Good shout. Doesn't roll a 1 in his ogre. If only he had a second Slayer here. So if he's on tabletop, what he could do is he could shout, "Look, an eagle," and when Shunter moved, he could swap the Slayer and the thrower here, and then he could just blitz this guy, chain him into there, second hit, put him on the tree. Tree could 3 dice backwards, and then he's got it. Then the thrower who's over here would go and get it. Be a brilliant play, wouldn't it? That can't do it on Blood Bowl 3 though. Weakness of Blood Bowl 3, you see, you don't get that same tabletop experience. Underrated play that on tabletop. Thanks for on. I mean, it's what you know. It's what you know. It's what it wants, don't you? Oh my god, that was how he used his blitz. Interesting. Vaguely illegal, but you know someone's done it. That's the funniest thing. As insane as that move is, you know that someone will have done it. Basically guaranteed. See, this is the thing. Like, even though like he just used his blitz up there and didn't even blitz anything here, it still doesn't look good for Shunter, does it? Shunter thinking. Hasn't got the excuse of excruciating tooth pain right now, does he? He can just run away. Yeah, true. Maybe that's what he's trying to, like, door-see-door. And then just... Yeah, he can just collapse, yeah. Okay, we're blitzing, are we? Yeah. Going for the 2+ blitz, and it works. There is a completely wide open space up here. Wait, that guy blocked there? What? Why didn't he block him, and then him block him, and then him block him? And clear everything. You've already blitzed now, Chunter, and there's a guy you can't move anymore. Interesting. Gonna pass to him, isn't he? I reckon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass. Gutter comes out of there. Gutter comes back. Gutter comes across here somehow. The old second blitz, yeah. Yeah. It is a bit reckless, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit reckless. Rick would be proud. This should have been. I feel like this could have all been a bit better from Chunter. Oh my god, he's doing that 3-2 before the 2+ off the Slayer. Maybe he wants the Slayer to keep punching him. He does want the Slayer to keep punching him. He skulls. Doesn't even have to reroll this, but he does. And this looks pretty much done, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. Yeah. So he's got to do a 5+ in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. 5+ dodge into 2D. It's not bad, is it? Oh wait, this guy's moved. This guy stood up. Yeah, I was going to say. It's mad when you just see a player stand up, and there's nothing that indicates he's moving, and you're like, oh my god, what did Chunter do here? But no, that guy has already stood up. Yes. Exactly, gold stacker. Exactly. Gutters never fail dodges. Well known fact. I mean, there is absolutely only one play for MetalMalta here, isn't there? And he's not doing it though, which is wrong. He would have failed the right move. The right move was to block this guy, and then that catcher should have tagged this gutter, and this guy could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush, hit the unprotected gutter on 2 dice with mighty blow and tackle. Power him, obviously stand this guy up 10 years ago, and then you've got a chance, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rush. Yeah, he could have done. Alright. I still don't think it's as good. I don't. Because the wrestle, you just lose. Because it's worse, right? He was an unprotected goal, wasn't he? So the wrestle is worse knockdown. And it's... and if you wrestle, he just gets up, he just stands up and gets the ball again. So like, you've got to get your tackle in, killing one, basing the other. So, I didn't think of that because I think it was worse. But, fair enough. Well done, Yoda, on discerning his plan. That's the thing is, it's easy to say it's rubbish when you don't see what the plan was. And it was obviously very unlucky to snake that. But I don't think it was right. I mean, rubbish was harsh, but I just don't think it was right. I think the 5+ dodge was better, even though it sounds stupid saying that 5+ dodge is the right play. Because I think you have to play for the success state, right? And the success state is killing his gutter runner with your mighty blow tackle guy. And killing his other gutter runner as well with the Slayer. He should have blocked with the Slayer first as well. Though of course he'd have double skulled, probably failed loner. So not much he's going to do that turn if he snakes. But I do think 5+ was better. But yeah, wasn't terrible at all. The rest I just don't think is good. He's got to throw the goblin, hasn't he? He's not chaining a catcher here, is he? Catcher's KO'd. So you want to chain the halfling forward. You want to have the option of chaining the halfling forward a square or two, and you just want to go for the throw teammate. So I don't know what this is really. Gonna try and 2-turn. Quick snap. Well, you might get a touchback on the halfling. And then just go, like, you've got to go for the throw teammate because it doesn't matter. Like, you can move the tree first before you throw it. Oh no, I guess it should, because it could take root, couldn't it? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the halfling should have been next to the tree. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to go for the 1 turn here. The 2 turn is you need all of your turns to turn over Skaven. Like, you're not going to do it. So maybe he's just given up. Essentially, like, still clicking through, but not, giving 110%. We've all been there. He's going to put the blitzer in the cage there, isn't he? But yeah, a 2 turn. Like, he couldn't have got the 1 turn right because of the kick, but he should have set up for the 1 turn. Should have set up to have the option of the 1 turn. Which I guess he kind of did, right? He could have blitzed this and blocked the other one and then moved the tree to throw. Yeah, he's thinking whether to do the throw. And here, like, this maybe looks wrong, doing it like this, but I think this is fair, because again, you've got to play for success state, right? You've got basically no chance. So, yeah, okay, it might be, look better to do it next turn, but I think it's right just to do it now. I think this is fine. You've got such little chances that just playing for success state is the thing. So yeah, don't hate it at all. But also, it's pretty over, isn't it? Chunter going for the 3-0. What a meme lord. So this guy can score. So, you know, that's what he's got to do. If you don't score this you've lost. So you have to score this turn. He's the only way you can score. So you've got to at least try to do something with him to score. And we're going to go for lob it to him on a 6 and then do a 6, 6, 3 dodges. Six to catch, 6 to dodge, 6 to dodge, 3 to dodge. Easy. Easiest touchdown of his life. Oh, or can he hand off to the halfling? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush, rush, hand off the halfling. Throw the halfling and score the halfling. Yeah, that's got to be higher odds, hasn't it? Alright, halfling toss. Good shout, Veli and Salerno, yeah. Yep, halfling. Alright, Uber Defel, right, I've got it, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rush, rush. Hand off. Step back. Lob him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lob him to there. He's put players in his landing zone. Nope, he's passing to there and losing 2-1 instead of having any chance to draw 2-2. Well, that's unequivocally the wrong play, isn't it? It's surprising how often you see people not play to their outs. Here when there's only one play, but also like in general, like, you know, when they're really far behind or whatever, and there's like, you know, very little that will help them. Technically, Elliot, technically, but but it isn't though, is it, Elliot? But it isn't, is it? Because you can still do that by scoring the throw teammate. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, that's what I mean. So like it's already so horrific that you have to do the one thing that gives you some kind of a chance. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just literally 3+ for a 2D. Or I guess these can come and do it. No, they can't do it. But the gutter can just walk over here. Insane. Just put in the reroll. And the other reroll. Wow. Interesting. I think I'd have saved them for like my offense. Funnily enough. Interesting, isn't it? Maybe you should have done your safe moves first, shouldn't you? Yeah, I know. But even if he scored, like if he scored and got a blitz, like that's what he needs to have a chance, isn't it? So if he scores and gets a blitz, then I'd value having my rerolls to get out of that. But he used both rerolls and might not have stopped it, right? He might have used both rerolls and not stopped the score. And then if you get blitzed on and you've got no rerolls, that's how you can actually then just, you know, do a dub skull and lose. So, interesting. He's just got to. He's got to. He's got to get it to the Slayer and score, hasn't he? Which is pretty difficult. So he's probably got to dodge in with him, and then lob it to him, who then blitzes his way through off the strip bowler, I imagine. But that makes this a 6+ catch, doesn't it? Then it stops him. It stops it being. Oh, so maybe you blitz with him. Maybe you blitz with him. Yeah, blitz with him first. Yeah, and then do a longer pass. Yeah. Gets him down. And needs to rush to there. And then he's got a rush, dodge, pick up, lob it. Easiest touchdown of his life. Snakes the dodge. It's funny because Chunter's done like an insane amount of 2+s. Hasn't failed any. And then MetalMalta snaked the rush and then snaked that. I mean, it didn't matter that he snaked, but he's got the snakes. Always frustrating when you play rats or elves that are doing critical 2+s and then you know, you're the one who rolls the snakes. But he might feel a bit hard done by, but I think he's been. I do think he's been outplayed by Chunter here. And Crystal Hunter will be in the group stage. And he'll be an annoying opponent for everybody, honestly. Everybody, nobody will really want Chunter in the group, that's for sure. He'll cause anybody problems. Harassing their balls. Woo! Yeah, big fan favourite in each hunts. So nice to see Chunter in. And congrats to him. He will get through at the group stage. MetalMalta is eliminated, so commiserations to him. And here is the graphic. I've updated this look to have we'll have a green square and a green square for the people who are in, and a red square for the people who are out. That seems alright, doesn't it? So there you go. Chunter is through, MetalMalta's out. That's that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.